Our current study is what we call the University of Iowa College Life Study. And it's a longitudinal study which we're using to track different aspects of personality, behaviors, decision-making, and brain functioning in college students. One of the key aspects of this design is to look at this idea of binge drinking versus what we're calling extreme binge drinking.
So what makes you want to study this topic?
Well, I'm Irish. The idea behind the grant is that drinking large quantities of alcohol at one time was increasing, and that seemed to be harmful, and that we needed to document what it actually does to the brain. And we measure impulsivity and sensation seeking both with behavioral measures and with brain imaging. We have a couple of imaging measures of using functional magnetic resonance imaging, which looks at blood flow in the brain when you're doing different tasks. And we have a task where subjects can actually earn money in the scanner. So you can see the parts of the brain that respond to reward. And then we have a lot of structural brain measures as well. And we can look at connectivity. You can look at the parts of the brain that are synchronized with each other, and you can actually get at circuitry.
So the goal of this study is to examine how the brain matures during the college years. This is a time period that's associated with tremendous growth, but it's also a time period where there's a number of risk factors, including things like alcohol abuse and other drug use that might affect brain development.
It's important that we get the 2-year retest. That's going to be extremely valuable data. We've already learned a lot from the first assessment. I'm analyzing the data right now for the 220 kids we've seen. But to be able to bring the kids back and see what their brains look like and what their behavior is like 2 years later, this is going to be extremely valuable.